Again, thank you for joining us to celebrate Diwali. Please welcome to our program Assembly Member Jennifer Rajkumar, State Senator Joe Adabo, Ravi Vaidyanath, and the 57th Governor of the State of New York, Governor Kathy Hochul.
Namaste, Namaskaram, and Swagatam. Vanakkam. I'm going to offer a small prayer. Harihi Om Ganana Antva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kabhim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashrinvannotibhis Siddhasadhanam Om Shri Mahavallabha Ganapataye Namaha Om Shanno Mitrasham Varunaha Shanno Bhavatvaryama Shanna Indro Brihaspatihi Shanno Vishnururokramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Rutham Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmam Avatu Tadbhaktaram Avatu Avatu Mam Avatu Bhaktaram Om Shanti 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 Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Marghena Mahim Mahishaha Gobrahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Lokas Samastas Sukhino Bhavantu Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu Ayan Dharmaha Uttarottara Bhavriddhirastu Rajadvare Sarva Anukulya Palasiddhirastu. May the enlightened persons of all ranks be protected by the Lord. May the powerful worldly forces present in the heavenly region, in the atmosphere, in the herbs, trees and creepers, in animal kingdom, in earth, in water, in light, heat and fire, in air, and in the vast ethereal space, be protected and become the source of all peaceful life. O Lord, show us the right path in protecting all the living entities, in protecting the planet Earth and its resources. Let the light illuminate our path and strengthen our shared value, cultural richness, and foster our connection. Om Shanti 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 Rihi Om. I am now honored and pleased to welcome the Honorable Governor of the New York State, Srimati Kathy Hochul. Namaste.
Good evening, everyone. What a wonderful evening this is. I've been so looking forward to this. We couldn't have picked a more fitting time to be together. Diwali was just a couple of days ago, a wonderful occasion where New York's Hindu, Jain, and Sikh communities celebrate the spiritual victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. And most importantly, we celebrated time together with our families and community. And that last part is especially important to me because New York, kind of fast-paced sometimes, and this occasion allows us to slow down and to appreciate all we've been given in life and to enjoy the company of those we don't see year-round, but also create memories and traditions for children to make sure they pass them on to their families as well, to the next generation, and look forward to a great future together. But For so long, many South Asian New Yorkers have had to celebrate their most important holidays apart or late at night because parents work and children are at school. I know that's been difficult. This is an important, meaningful holiday, Diwali, and it should be an opportunity for congregation together, not isolation. And the celebration of light should not be commemorated in the dark. So we are here today for one simple reason: to say no more. It's an immense honor for me to sign a historic bill into law declaring Diwali a public school holiday in New York City. And I'm proud to be surrounded by so many fantastic community leaders and elected people and activists who've been fighting for this for such a long time. I want to acknowledge our state senator, Joe Adabo. Let's give him a round of applause for his efforts to make this happen. Assembly member Jennifer Rajkumar, the first South Asian woman ever elected to office in New York State, two great leaders. And then Dr. Uma, the president of the Hindu Temple Society of North America, Dr. Uma. And I'll present a proclamation to honor her outstanding work for 40 years of service as the president of the Hindu Temple Society. What an extraordinary accomplishment. 2 years ago, we gathered to announce and to declare Diwali Day here in New York. I was here as a brand new governor. I had a chance to meet many of you. And now New York City public school students will have the day off from school to celebrate with their families, and that's a good reason to be excited. But what I'm proud also is the message we're sending every child. I signed this legislation with a clear vision in mind, a vision of children feeling empowered to share their heritage on the playground with others, and ask curious questions about different families and their traditions, and all of a sudden understand each other even more, and develop appreciation for other cultures and customs. In a state where diversity is our strength, and we celebrate it all the time, we constantly strive to push ourselves to understand each other more. This holiday will allow us to do that. This day off school will allow us to do that and show the humility and tolerance toward each other with other perspectives different from our own. That's how we start building the New York State that we all can be so proud of. It's only possible when our children grow up seeing people from other cultures and religions and beliefs and celebrate that and learn how not to fear differences, but to honor them and to respect them. That's what we need in New York today. And this is an important part of that as we cherish our differences. And it shows our children you don't have to be different and be alone. You can be together. And I do believe that if we value our diverse communities in the way we say, we'll continue to celebrate this. And the South Asian community's influence has been profound. It's not just the amazing restaurants and organizations, it's the music we go to and dance to, it's the movies we watch, the small businesses that populate our downtowns, and these beautiful neighborhoods that breathe life into our communities every single day. I look around this room and I see the vital role that so many South Asians play in our state. Leaders in every single field, not just elected leaders, but in medicine, doctors and lawyers and teachers and others who care so deeply about this community, whether they're first generation, second generation, third generation. This is home. And I want to make sure we understand that this is so important. And it's the leadership that came together and the advocacy and the strong voice together that led us to this day. I know there's been some difficult moments in this community as well. There's been a rise in hate crimes against many, but particularly against the Asian and South Asians community. Since February of 2020, the beginning of the pandemic, there's been a 700% increase in anti-Asian violence and harassment. I want you to know, as a proud governor of this state and proud of this community, I will continue to fight to protect the safety of you and your children every single day, because we have no tolerance for hate in our state. Today, we affirm our vision for the future, a brighter, more enlightened, shared future together. And I'm really proud to have this opportunity to speak to you tonight, to honor the traditions and the culture, honor Diwali, and allow families to celebrate together from this year going forward. So congratulations to everyone involved. I thank you for the privilege, but also at this time, let me bring up Senator Joe Addabbo and hear his reflections on this important, significant, historic day. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Madam Governor. The reason why we are here is she signs the bill, so thank you, Madam Governor. Good evening, everyone. It is truly an honor. I do want to thank the Governor for acknowledging Diwali as a school holiday in New York City. Thank you so much after years of fighting. Thank you so much, Madam Governor. Thank you. It's all pieces of the puzzle that get put together. I want to thank my 2023 legislative team, and I want to thank my good friend, Assemblymember Jennifer Rajkumar. Her tenacity, her initiative to pass this bill. Jennifer, congratulations. Really the force. If you could picture the last day of session this year, I thought Jennifer had roller skates on. I really did. Because she was going back and forth from Senate chambers to Assembly chambers, making this bill was advancing on the last day of session. I really thought you had roller skates on. I really did. But congratulations. Because for so long, for over close to 1 million people throughout the state who actually celebrate Diwali, for so long, so many people wanted to see Diwali as a school holiday. They waited every year, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? And guess what? The wait is over. Diwali will be a school holiday. Thank you, Madam Governor. Because, again, it's so important that we do this as a state. No matter what, if you're a Hindu, a Jain, whether you're a newer Buddhist, whether you're a Sikh, whether you worship or acknowledge the goddess of prosperity, Lakshmi, or Ganesha, the god of wisdom, doesn't matter. The message is all the same. Light over darkness, knowledge over ignorance, good over evil. A message that in the global world of hatred and anger we have right now, that good over evil, yeah, we need that message today. That is a real positive message and why I'm so proud to be part of this bill. But I'm so proud because the message and the signing of this bill is appreciated by so many in our district. You know, we have a Pandit Maharaj over at Sri Tulsi in Richmond Hill. Him, the Pandit, his congregants, they're so thankful. So thankful. And I'm thankful for him, too, that we were able to do this. But I'm also thankful for somebody else. Like, for instance, little Liam McCabe, little Irish boy, Liam McCabe, 5th grader, who knew nothing of Diwali. He didn't know it. He didn't know what Diwali was. And his sister said, yeah, I heard something. It's like Christmas for my friends who celebrate. That's why I'm thankful we're doing this today. For those who have celebrated Diwali for a lifetime or for those for the first time, they all get to witness the positive message of Diwali. And we need that today. Madam Governor, thank you for making it happen. May God bless you all. Thank you so much. Now it is truly my honor to introduce to you the one and only, our Assemblymember, Jennifer Rajkumar.
One year ago, I stood here on Diwali and said that I was going to do the impossible. I was going to make Diwali a school holiday in the city of New York. And today I am proud to stand before you and say we won. My Diwali bill passed and we made history. The impossible is now possible. I am proud to have led and won this fight. For over 30 years, our Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, and Jain communities struggled for this recognition. Today, on this Diwali, 2023, I am proud to say we got it done for you, and Diwali will forever be enshrined in law as a school holiday in the largest school jurisdiction in the nation. Thank you, Governor Hochul, our first woman governor, for your support. And thank you to my incredible friend and colleague, Senator Joseph Adabo, the Senate sponsor of this bill. Thank you also to my Speaker, Speaker of the State Assembly, Carl E. Hastie, for his support. I was just speaking with him earlier today, just before coming to this signing. So allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Indian woman ever elected to New York State office. And I am the first Hindu ever elected to New York State office. And I am a proud Hindu. And nobody thought that I would be standing on this stage today. When I first ran for this office, people said to me, Rajkumari, you're a nice girl, but you have no shot. But we won. And we won by the largest margin of any challenger in this entire state. Because as you know, nothing can stop a determined Indian woman. And we didn't stop there. This year, I led the movement to make Diwali a school holiday. And I would like to thank the hundreds of South Asians that joined me this year in the state capitol to support this Diwali holiday legislation. You filled the halls of the state capitol chanting, Diwali, holiday, Diwali, holiday. And that iconic chant still echoes throughout the halls of the state capitol. And it is known by all people across our state. So let me hear it now, one more time for history. Diwali. Holiday. Diwali. Holiday. Diwali. Holiday. Well, now we have Diwali holiday. And it's going to become official in just a moment when Governor Hochul signs the bill. A moment decades in the making. I want you to know that this is my Diwali gift to the world. And ladies and gentlemen, this achievement will outlive me, and it will outlive any of us. Long after we are no longer here, generations of New Yorkers will now officially observe Diwali. So please take a moment to feel proud. Feel proud for this moment in time and the legacy that we are leaving. We have lit an everlasting Diya lamp in the hearts and minds of all New Yorkers. When I was in Albany, my mom used to call me every single day. And in every phone call, the first thing she said is, I have one question. Is Diwali going to be a school holiday this year? Are you going to pass your bill to make Diwali a school holiday? Make sure you get that bill passed, she would tell me. And I said, Mom, I am working on it, and nothing can stop us. So my mom's daily call was actually the call of our entire community. It was the same phone call that so many of you here today made to me. It was the question every South Asian and Indo-Caribbean New Yorker has been asking for over 2 decades. When will we have the Diwali school holiday? When will we be seen and heard and recognized as part of the gorgeous mosaic that is our city and country? So today we finally say to over 600,000 Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, and Jain Americans across New York City, we see you. Today we say to families from India, Guyana, Trinidad, Nepal, and Bangladesh, we recognize you. And Diwali is not just a holiday. It is an American holiday. It is my faith that brought me to this place. My dad told me if you want to succeed, you have to be like Arjuna in the Mahabharata. There were 5 Pandav brothers, and they were all told to shoot a bird, but only Arjuna could shoot the bird. And when they asked Arjuna, how did you do it? He said, I saw only the eye of the bird. And it is because that I saw only the eye of the bird, that's how we got Diwali bill passed in Albany in just 1 session. And I see my good friend Dr. Deepak Nandi here tonight. Please stand up. Dr. Nandi is someone who believed in me and in this movement when so few people did. And he always said from the beginning, you can get this done, and I believe in you, and never doubted. Thank you so much, my friend, for your unyielding support. And it was everyone who came together across all faiths and backgrounds to support Diwali school holiday. Our Christian, Jewish, Muslim, Asian, and Black communities all joined together and spoke with one voice to say that Diwali must be a school holiday. And doesn't that give us hope that everyone in this state came together and spoke with one voice for love and inclusion? Diwali is the festival of lights. It celebrates the victory of light over dark, good over evil, knowledge over ignorance. And we need this victory now in the world more than we ever did. So on this Diwali, let us seek to turn on the light within ourselves. We commit to compassion, goodness, and virtue. We can be our best, most loving selves. We can be the Diya lamps that light up the dark corners of society. This Diwali, we light up our city and state, and we are not afraid to dream big. We can do the impossible and light up this world. We can light up the world and end war. We can turn on the lights and end hatred in our city. We can turn on the lights within all children in the city so they can learn to read. We can turn on the lights and cure cancers and diseases. We can unlock love and end violence. We are the ones that can turn on the lights and give people hope, meaning, and purpose. We can give people jobs and homes. We can give them safety. That is what we strive to do every day as public servants. And let us remember the story of Diwali. The people in the city of Ayodhya were in pain. The people of the city of Ayodhya were struggling. They were suffering because their leader, Lord Rama, was gone. Lord Rama was exiled into the forest for how many years? 14 whole years. Rama was deep in the woods, and the city was left with no leader. The people were in pain, but one day, after defeating the demon king Ravan, Ram returns from his exile to once again lead the city. The people of Ayodhya lit Diya lamps. They lit up the city, just as we are lighting up New York City this year. Think about how much suffering we have now in the city, state, and world. That is why we need good leadership. We all need to be leaders ourselves, bringing out our own goodness and our proactive kindness and our own light. And we also need good leaders in charge. That is why on this Diwali, taking inspiration from the story of Lord Rama and his victory, I recommit and I repledge to being such a leader for you. Thank you. Happy Diwali to everyone across New York State. Om Shanti Om. And God bless America. Thank you.
Please stay seated for the lighting of the lamp and the signing of the bill.
I'll bring the light here.
We will now sign the bill.
No, no, here. This side, keep one more.